There had been a request to do a quick tutorial on how to use the online study group area. So I wanted to make this quick little video just to get you started. So the first thing to note is when you're on our course homepage, over on the right side underneath the updates but above the calendar, I've inserted this student-led study group, and this is the link to get in there. Again, you want to make sure you're using Firefox or Chrome. When you click on the link, it'll open it in a new tab, and you'll get to type your name here. So, put your name there and click on join the session. The first time you log in, there will be probably a prompt about doing a tutorial. So I'd recommend doing that tutorial just to get a feel for the layout. It'll show you what's over on the left side about using your phone for audio. So you can actually get a unique phone number that you call into. And that way you can actually have like regular conversations without having to type a chat message type thing. And then the other thing is over down here in the bottom, you have a couple options. The first one, you can change your status to be away, so like you step out or you leave the session. More importantly, you've got this one where you can share your audio, which when you click on audio, it'll also sort of generate this share video thing. My recommendation, and you'll see the sound level here bouncing around when you're talking, my recommendation is don't share video because it just uses a ton of bandwidth and will slow everybody else's interactions down. But I would highly encourage making use of the audio. If you've got a microphone and speakers, that's great. If you don't, then don't share the audio, but come over here and get your phone number for the audio, which gives you like an 800 number to call in, and then you have a unique PIN. Every student has a different one. And so that way you can each call in and participate that way. And this is for raising your hand if you have a question or something, I don't know. And then in the bottom right-hand corner is the Collaborate panel. And here you can actually type chat messages to each other. But again, if you can do the audio option, it'll make that better so you don't have to type. Here it'll show everybody who's logged in. I've logged in 4 times today, so it's just keeping track of that. And then the other one that's going to be useful is sharing the content and sharing a blank whiteboard. So the blank whiteboard is literally a blank whiteboard. And if you minimize the panel there, it'll give you the full whiteboard. And up here you've got, a pointer so somebody else could see what you're pointing at. You've got a pointer finger thing so they could see what you're pointing at that way. But more importantly is the pencil. So with the pencil, you can either use a mouse, or if you have the option of a stylus pen like I've got, you can change the color and you can actually just work out equations together and start walking through, okay, so suppose we had this equation, how would you solve it, sort of things. And so this is where the real power of this online study area is going to be, is that you'll be able to each take turns working stuff out. You'll be able to actually have regular conversations where you're talking to each other. There's this option, let's see if I can get it to point at that. So right here, there's this option for the eraser. Sorry, there it is. The one thing to note about the eraser is it's not like an eraser where you click on this and then get to scribble out. It's when you click on this, everything disappears. So do be very careful about using that eraser. You don't want to accidentally erase everything that somebody has up there. But this is going to be kind of the main benefit of the study group area, is just having this whiteboard where people can get together, log in, work stuff out. Yeah, so that's the basic structure of the online study group area. And this is the same thing that we use for our online office hours. It's the same structure. The only difference is in the online office hours, I'm the only one who has kind of the ability to share a whiteboard. Whereas I've set it up, anybody logging into the student area will have access to share the whiteboard and get that going. So if you have any questions, please let me know, but I really hope you all make use of this. I think this is going to be a powerful way that you will help each other this term, just working through the material.